Hiya, this is Saoirse, coming to you from Glastonbury Tor, Town of Glastonbury, or the Tower. They call it the Tor here. And Glastonbury, the name is a Saxon word, but it actually goes back to Irish and the nGael, and it's the town of the Irish, or the green town of the Irish. That's where the glass, and it's either named after a man from Ireland, or it's just saying that it's an Irish town, or it was at one time. So they called it An nGael. So An Glas nGael. So it's the green town of the foreigners, or the Irish. And so anyway, that's where Glastonbury, one of the places I think that the name came from. So we're up here at the magical tour, and you can see all the way to Wales. You can see the Roman way over here. You can see this wee wheel hill over here, and that's where they planted the staff, supposedly Joseph at Arimathea, and all of that happened. So, but yeah, it's a really nice view up here. And if you come in the morning, it's not too crowded. You know, it gets more crowded during the day. Yesterday it was raining, tomorrow it's going to rain. And if you look over that way is the town and the Abbey. So you can see the Abbey from here on the other side. The arches open up east, west, west, east. So now we're facing north, and we're looking at the town and the Abbey that way. It's kind of northwest there. So it's a really nice view. You're coming up 153 meters. So an elevation, so it's a good walk. There are some stairs, but it's pretty steep, and pretty much that's it for now. So if you get jazz, Shinega Fall, that's Glastonbury Tor. Greetings from Glastonbury, the Abbey at Glastonbury in Somerset, and all that remains of it, thanks to the re-ruher Henry VIII. So this is the chapel to Thomas Becket, and if you remember, we did the video from the Cathedral at Canterbury, where Thomas Becket was killed, and here we are now. This is a shrine to him, and this part of the building still remains pretty well intact, so that's why we're filming from here. Glastonbury Abbey is about 35 acres for the land right here within this area, and you pay to come in through the main gate. It's very relaxing. If you're anywhere in the area, it's best to get a membership and come in for 2 days. Otherwise, you can get it all in one day, depending on how much history you want to get into and be interested in. If you look over this way, behind us here is the Chapel of the Lady, and it was dedicated to St. Mary, of course. And it was built by Henry II. So it's actually the oldest stone building in Glastonbury Abbey. And the monks that were here were Benedictine. And the area goes way back to prehistory because it was pre-Christian site. And then this whole area in the middle here was the main church, and that would have been the big building that they added on and connected to the back wall of the Chapel of the Lady. And underneath the Chapel of the Lady is another chapel built to Joseph of Arimathea, who was supposed to be Jesus's uncle, and he's supposed to come here as a trader and merchant with 11 followers and started a church here in the 1st century after Christ. So you know, there's no archaeological evidence to back it up, but there are some history and legends of it. And it's possible that since this is the other extreme of the Roman Empire at the time, that he would have gone from one extreme of Palestine to Britannia, you know, to try to Christianize both sides of it. So, you know, that's a possible thing. There was tin trading, lead and gold in the Mindep Hills, which is 7 miles away from here. So that's totally believable. If we come over here, I did want to show you this bit where these people are. This is the tomb of King Arthur, and during Edmund the First's reign, the monks had found a tomb that said that here lies Arthur, king, and another lady who they thought was Guinevere. And so it brought in a lot of money for the monks. And he was originally buried over here outside of the church. And during King Edmund's reign, they moved him inside. So like the video that we did with Robert the Bruce, it makes sense that they would have built a big shrine over here to King Arthur if it really was him. I'm sure people believed it. So that's why this is King Arthur's tomb here. And it was a big ceremony, and one of the biggest in the whole area. At the time, over 500 people were here for the whole bit. And the only other time there was quite so many people was toward the end when they had a banquet before the dissolution of the monasteries. And like I said before, this is in the choir here, choir section of the big church. So the nave is over there, and the cross section when it went that way, and the cloister is over here in that area. So it's huge. I mean, look how large these arches are, and they went up higher than that. So this was the richest, well actually at the time of the dissolution it was the second richest in England, Sasana after Canterbury. And at the time they said $12 billion or pounds was what the worth of it was at the time. So anyway, it's a very interesting place to come to. And this is the Abbey that whenever you hear about Henry VIII and the dissolution of the monasteries, in my mind, this is the place that I think of. And because this is one of the biggest, and Canterbury still stands, but this one was destroyed. And it was all because of him. And of course, Queen Anne and Cromwell person, Thomas. So there we go. Well, I hope you enjoy it. This is the Glastonbury Abbey in Somerset, Sasana. Yeah. Sorry, the cameraman's going pretty fast there, but anyway. Sinigafol, Sananas.